One of the reasons it can make golf seem so difficult is there are different setups for different types of shots that we're hitting, and it varies from chip shots to full iron swings to driver swings, and it can be very complicated and really throw your game for a loop. So in today's video, I'm going to show some very simple differences that you can make sure that you do it at your next training session to ensure that you hit the ball the way that you want to. So there's a lot of different ways to set up based off the type of shot that you want to hit, whether it's a draw, a fade, a high shot, a low shot, a whole bunch of different things. But I'm going to keep it very simple and just do some basic setup checkpoints that you can utilize when you're hitting a chip shot, an iron shot, and a driver to ensure that a couple key body components are in their right places to allow you the greatest potential to hit the ball well and to hit the ball how you want to. So let me start with the chip shot. When you're hitting your chip shots anywhere around the green, your stance is going to be very narrow, roughly 4 to 6 inches apart on your stance width, okay, which is about the width of one club head. Because you're hitting mostly down on the ball, or you have more of a descending blow on your chip shots, the difference between where your belt buckle or the button on your pants is, or your belly button, and the center of your collarbone right here in the middle, those things are not going to be aligned so much straight up and down, okay? We want to change how the club comes into the ball, and we want a little more descending. So what's going to happen is if I have this orange stick here that comes right through the button of my pants, I want to have the center of my chest or the middle of my collarbone slightly to the target side of that. So that, for some people, it means leveling of the shoulders. Okay, on a full swing, you're tilted. On a chip shot, you're going to be more level. For other people, it might mean you're going to open your shoulders ever so slightly. However you think that you need to do that and can do it consistently, repeatedly, and do it best, but I want you to make sure the next time you go out to practice, if there's a center of your stance, your belly button or the button on your shorts or your pants is directly over it, then the center of your clavicle or center of your collarbone is going to be slightly to the left of that. So you have a slight, you're slightly off as far as your upper body and your lower body being stacked, and that's going to allow you to hit slightly descending blow on the golf ball. Now, how that differs from let's say an iron shot, a mid-iron. Okay, I'll take my 7-iron here. With your irons on your stock shots, the center of your collarbone and the center of your lower body or the button on your pants are going to be stacked one over the other. Okay, it's not going to be, you're not going to be leaning towards the target. So some of you who have trouble slicing, that's a big problem. You're not going to be leaning too far back, or you're going to start swinging too far inside out, and you're going to start hitting them very heavy and fat. You would like, again, clavicle center and button center right over top of each other, and they're going to remain that way almost the entire swing. Okay, that allows you to get that descending blow on your irons, not too deep. It's going to have just a shallow divot, and you're going to go, obviously, swing to your finishing your follow through. Conversely, on the driver, as we're trying to hit the driver up in the air, obviously because it's up on a tee, you guessed it, it's going to be the opposite of what we did in the chipping. So the chipping, the upper body was to the target side of your lower body. On the driver, because we're wanting to hit it up, the lower body or the button on your pants is going to be slightly closer to the target as the upper body is slightly leaned away. So if I can illustrate this time, the button on my pants would be here, and on my driver setup, as I'm tilted to the right, my center of my collarbone is back over here. So 3 different setups. The body's going to move somewhat similarly, but with your 3 different setups, it's going to have a different angle of attack into the ball, different club path, and all those different things that are going to allow you to hit each of those shots much better, much more consistently, and closer to how you want them. Give those things a try next time you go out to the chipping green, the driving range, and let us know in the comments below how it's worked. We'd love to hear from you. Hey everybody, thank you for watching another one of our videos. We hope you picked up something that's beneficial to your game. If you tried what we just gave you today, love to hear about it. Post it in the comments below. Don't forget to click subscribe. We'd love to have you as a follower. You can also hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under The Golf Paradigm. And don't forget to follow the hottest podcast in golf, our podcast called Golf 360. If you'd like to subscribe or watch some more of our videos, you can do so right over here.